how you did say you from Detroit.
Yeah.
Growing up, how was that for you? Like,
I grew up in the hood and the suburbs. So
Hood
I grew up
and
in
the suburbs.
Yeah, I grew
The
up in
hood and the suburbs?
I grew up in a 7 mile.
hood first, suburb second.
Yeah, but it was back and forth. Yeah.
Back
So
and forth.
7 Mile Woodward to West Bloomfield.
So who was in
My
the hood?
school
Who
was
was
so
in the
white,
suburbs?
they put my picture in every grade in the yearbook so the school can look diverse.
So who was in the hood? Who was in the suburbs?
So the hood was like, what do you mean who was in the hood?
Like, was mom in the hood, dad in the suburbs, vice versa?
No, my
Or
parents.
the school?
My parents are still together.
Oh, that's what's up.
You know what I mean? I come from like a family. My dad's a pastor. You know what I mean? And you know, they've been together for 40-something years, 9 kids.
Salute.
Oh,
We got to
wow.
salute that.
Yeah.
Salute that
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, we have a traditional family. And you know, sometimes you get hated on for that. You know, just having a mama and daddy in the house. You know what I mean? It's crazy, the mentality sometimes of like of people. But when I was coming up, you know, it was like, you know, my dad always made sure, you know what I mean, that we put God first, and we knew that we can do anything. You know what I mean? That we could put, and that's how I was taught. You know, it was never just like I told my dad. I said, look. He said you're gonna be either the youth pastor, which I didn't want to be because I was a whore back then. I didn't want to be the youth pastor, or you gonna go to Hollywood. I said, Dad, if I don't make it in 6 months, right?
How
then-
old were you when you said this to him?
18.
Okay.
So wait, your dad gave you the ultimatum?
I gave him the ultimatum.
Oh, gotcha.
I bet on myself. I said, if I don't make it within 6 months, I'll come back and work for the church. I was
And what was your first big move?
You was like, I gotta make it.
I gotta make it.
I gotta make it.
What was your first big break?